Meow. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So
Okay, I gotta figure out. I can't remember which one of these is the alternate and which one's the.
it doesn't matter. We'll
Russian
pick
roulette
whatever
here.
one.
Sec.
Yeah.
Okay.
Whichever one
Ready?
works. Hello. Welcome to episode 6 of the Shigutocast. I'm your host, Beast. Alongside us, as always, is Tobe. And today we're joined by 3 Shiguto staff members, Eberin, Xiayurei, and Krytera. Go ahead and say hi, dudes.
Hello.
Hi.
Yo.
I was
Yeah.
jamming.
What up, Xiayurei?
Xiayurei. Is that how you say it? How do I say it? I keep
No,
forgetting
it's
every
okay.
time.
I don't think anyone in the server can get it right.
Xiayu. It's Xiayu.
Wow.
Xiayurei.
The only
Well,
one.
okay, of course, because Ev can freaking speak Chinese.
That's an unfair advantage.
Ev literally can speak Chinese. It's not fair.
You know, little known fact. Tobe can speak Chinese. He just chooses to get it wrong.
I think I knew that. Don't you take Chinese in college? Tobe?
No, I did not. Yeah, I'm not very good though. I think Ray and Evelyn could both show me up.
I mean, I would hope so, only because I took it for like 8 years.
Yeah. So, what's popping, guys? Actually, Tobe, are we gonna do a news segment this one?
Nah, we haven't done that in a long
Don't you
time.
get- yeah, we haven't. We don't really have any like cool news. I'm gonna. Yeah. Okay. Can you edit that out, Tobe? Damn. Okay. For people listening, if you don't know, this is about Shiguto staff members, so you don't have to question what this episode is about. So this question is obviously towards both of you. Like, how'd you guys find Shiguto and like end up where you are? You know, and I guess like Ray, you can chime in. Toby, you can chime in if you want. I'll chime in. I mean, we're all Shiguto staff guys, so.
I guess I'll go first.
Yeah.
So, I was playing non-district, and I was interested in it because I like the whole setting of it. So I made my own uniform thing for the watch, the city security thing. And it was
Yeah.
really crappy. Like I basically edited an old outfit I had already made, and then just put like watch on the back or something like that. So I got some friends that come on to also play. So I made a better version of the uniforms. I put that on my store, and then that just sold like a crazy amount. Like I think people are still buying it. It was a big hit, and I saw Infinite on the game once, and I was just like, this is a good opportunity to kind of branch out a little bit more. So I asked him,
Yeah.
like, are you looking for someone to make some outfits for the game? Because I noticed how, no offense, like whoever made those uniforms, they were really bad.
They
they were-
were subpar.
The
They were
older
very
ones
subpar.
were, yeah.
Yeah.
And like some of the civilian outfits were from like things from the front store and like the catalog. So I
Yeah.
offered to make some outfits and some job specific outfits, and yeah, that's how I got in and eventually became a member of the group.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
we get offers like that like pretty much every day. So congrats on making it. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Also it's
No.
working on the stuff for Zaibatsu as well. So
Yeah.
that's that. But yeah, that's it.
It's sick. It's sick. We're glad to have. I mean, dude, your stuff is super good. So yeah. So we're glad to have you. Definitely.
I just realized the shine notification, like the melee shine notification on my phone, is on. I'm gonna turn it off real quick.
The flashlight notification thing.
No, it's like my literal my notification sound is.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there it
I
goes.
feel like every podcast I've been in so far, there's been some weird interruption from me.
Heck yeah. Yeah, this is your guys' first experience. This is Ray's second. Obviously, Tove and I have been here from like the beginning. Duh. But like, what do you guys think so far? What do you guys think of the set? Very high budget. We spent
Very
a lot of
high
money
budget.
on it.
and
Spared no expense.
Yeah, we honestly spared no expense.
We got mics. We got a host. We got reverb.
Yeah, we got plenty of reverb.
Yep.
Not enough to go around. Only Tobe gets it, but don't worry about it.
It's all good.
Well, we are the Shiguto Mega Corporation.
Exactly. Precisely. Okay, so Ev, how'd you find Shiguto and how'd you get to like assistant staff?
I actually forgot how I found Shiguto. I think it was the same as Krytera, where it was like Neon District, and then but I joined later. Like I think I joined at the end of 2018 or something. And
Mhm.
like in the beginning it was just me navigating the creations channel and stuff, and then I think somewhere along the line I started interacting with Ray and stuff, and then we started like talking, and then I was welcomed into the assistant staff, and I make sandwiches now.
You're like the staff team mom. You're the staff
Yeah.
team mom. Yeah, for me it was pretty much the same as Cries. Well, actually, it's kind of interesting. I wanted nothing to do with Roblox because I was like, "Pff, I'm an old man now. I'm out of college now, doing army stuff. Like, why do I need to do that?" And then my buddies were like, come on, man, come back, come back. We got this cool new game. It's called Neon District. You should play it." And I was like, no. And then one night I just decided to say yes. I think I was bored or something. And I got on Neon District and I was like, yeah, wow, this is cool. And then I played the game and I think I just like annoyed Tobe about like becoming an insider or something. And then I ended up becoming a community helper. Yeah, the rest is history. What about you, Ray?
True.
How did you find how did you find it?
So I was actually, I guess, one of the original members of Shiguto. I wasn't here day one necessarily, but that's mostly because at the time that Tobe invited me to Shiguto, I was pretty inactive on Roblox. Like I was on hiatus basically. I only check my messages now and then. I happened to catch a message from him inviting me to like a cool new like building group, I guess. I thought I would check it out because he said he was from EVR too. I thought I'd see some familiar people. Um, so I think I joined like maybe a week or two in to when we first started the group.
Yeah.
Um, at some point, they just decided I would also be a mod. I think that was a pretty long time ago too. I don't know. I guess it's because I was doing mod-like things to
Yeah,
start
I
off
mean,
with.
weren't you an EBR admin?
I used to be an EBR admin, but
Was it
well,
before that? Or
when I was like moderating for EBR? No, that was like
yeah.
that was a really long time ago. It was like 6 or 7 years ago.
Oh, okay. I thought there might have been some correlation.
I don't think anyone even remembers that period of time.
Fair enough. So Tobe, how'd you end up on this stuff? How'd you find Shiguto?
Yeah, how did I wander into this? Let me think.
Yeah, take a second.
Oh, that wasn't a real answer.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah, well, obviously you founded the group, so what made you stick
Yeah,
around,
whoops.
Tobe? What made you stick around?
Didn't you
Oh, you know,
group
everybody's
to IMF at
sorry.
one point? Wasn't the group handed down to IMF at one point?
Oh yeah.
I want to hear
And
that
then I got it
story.
back. Oh yeah, I think I asked Brett to give me the group back for like a week or something, and then I just never gave it back.
Hey, you got baited, bro. You got baited.
Classic.
Classic bait and switch. Yeah, and then Ray, were you given the server, or does Tobe still have the Discord server? Like,
I own the server right now, but
yeah.
people don't really know that because I don't think it matters all that much.
I mean, everyone thinks Brett owns the server, or Infinite owns the server, anyways. So who
I
cares,
think
right?
I think we all kind of equally run the server, so I don't think it really matters if anyone like it's just a logistical issue for someone to have to own the server, but it doesn't really matter. As long as I don't get drunk and delete the server one day, that's
Yeah, that.
Toad's condition.
So for I guess this is more directed towards Cry. Like for people who are looking to start their own Discord group or Shiguto faction or whatever the heck. Like what's some advice you can give about community management as a community helper?
I mean, try and do something original. There's way too many, especially in Neon District.
There are way too
guys
many
have made
copycats.
so many like private security. Like I'm guilty for making one, but at least mine doesn't have all kinds of crazy. Like at the start, it was a bit crazy, but I toned it down a lot.
Yeah, but also you made it like back before the whole PMC hype. Like you made it during like the Syndicate hype.
Yeah. And
So,
like I've completely removed that faction from the game anyway. I'm waiting for Sebastian and all that. But I think
Yeah.
some advice would be, yeah, make it original. I mean, just if you steal my clothing, some people have
Oh,
stolen
yeah.
my clothing
Oh,
before. Like
yeah.
that annoys me.
Oh yeah.
I find you doing that, that's gonna be trouble.
hmm
Yeah. I mean, just have like a good looking Discord, I guess. I don't know. Have some good
Yeah.
people in the server. Just make it look nice.
What would you say your favorite faction is, and what do you like that they're doing?
I mean, I've been in the city security faction since
You've
I
been in there for a
joined.
long time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not that active in it anymore because I made the uniforms for the game, but I was kind of working with Dairy for a little bit on that bit as well. It was all
Yeah.
Infinite's thing, of course, like whatever he wanted. But yeah, I made the uniforms for them as well,
Yeah.
kind of thing. But yeah, I haven't really been in the other factions really. I'm not that
Yeah.
not that
I was
focused on
pretty.
them.
Yeah. I was pretty big in factions for a while, and it's a
I mean,
touchy subject. It's not.
We don't talk about the noodle incident.
Yeah. The noodle incident. What?
I don't think I'm aware of that.
We
I
don't
don't-
talk about the noodle
Can
incident.
you enlighten us?
You know what?
We don't talk about the noodle incident.
Yeah. I guess we're not talking about the noodle incident. Um.
No one will know the noodle incident.
But yeah, so I mean, the city authority faction, from what I've seen and
Oh, yeah.
heard, is pretty nice.
When I first saw
'cause-
that, it looked really good. I liked
Yeah.
the whole design of it.
Oh yeah, well, because back in the day, I say back in the day, like last
Like
July,
yeah.
last July, last June, something like that. But
You're
it's a
moving
long.
very slow.
It's a long time in Neon District time. You got to
Yeah.
think about the timeline here, right? Because this dude named Kovic, something like that, Kovic. He made a city authority group, and then I hopped on that with some other people. And then I ended up like getting voted head councilor, or whatever the heck. And then I ended up running the whole group, and then I was like, group's kind of lame, so I let it die. And then Kovic deleted the server. I was like, "Can I have the assets?" And then I went to rebuild it, and I didn't. And then I gave it to some other people, and they gave it to other people, and they gave it to other people, and now it's ran by the people that it's ran now
Yeah.
or ran by now. But they're
Yeah.
doing a really, really good job. Like, it's pretty cool. Their election and party system is super in depth, and
Yeah, like
I
when I
like it.
first saw it pop up in the factions channel, just like the look of it. I didn't even have to join it to see if I liked it. It just
Yeah.
looked presentable and nice.
Yeah,
So yeah, that's like another thing. Like make it look good,
making
I guess.
yeah.
Yeah.
because I'm looking at it right now in the factions channel. It's like, I don't know, just the yellow pops, just like
Yeah.
colors that pop, and it's cool. It's cool. Have you guys, like, that? You obviously, we're the only two community helpers, but like, have you guys seen anything in the factions channel that like interests you, or any advice you have about managing communities in general?
I literally never go in the factions channel.
Dude, I don't blame you. I
Yeah.
don't blame you. I don't blame you. It's cursed. So
I think I think like the entire Neon District channels itself, all I do is go in and check mark it so that I don't have the stupid glowing on
Yeah.
the
Yeah, me
highlights.
too.
yeah.
There's a couple I saved that I find pretty interesting. There was like a one for about like cars or something. I don't know. I just joined it and like it looked interesting. I never did anything in it really, but hey, like it just looked interesting to me. Just a lot of them are just. I'm not trying to be rude, but like they're just. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. People are
some of
trying to
the-
be like, I don't know. It's just creativity. Like, just be creative, and everybody wants
Yeah.
to do the same thing.
Like I see people that do put a lot of effort into the like message. Like people have like graphics, like graphic effects, whatever it is, and some people build their own custom things. Like I think it's Xiayurei Corporation. Like they build their own little assets and stuff. And yeah, I mean that helps a lot if you have your own kind of things.
Don't
Yeah.
become a cult.
I agree.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't become a cult. Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
become a cult. That should be the number one advice. Yeah, don't become a cult.
I would say one thing
Um,
about good management. I've seen a lot of servers that die out because staff can't do staff can't agree on anything. I definitely think like communication among staff is important to running a community.
Oh yeah,
As well
totally.
as just like how you generally want to present yourselves to your community, but that tends to be more at the discretion of like how you want to do it. Everyone
Yeah,
has their
and
own.
how like yeah, and what kind of environment you want your community to be, you know? Like I think I'd like to say that in Shiguto we foster a welcoming environment where people can share ideas and talk about cool stuff. Um, don't go to the off-topic channel; it's a cesspool. But everywhere else, it's pretty nice, you know. And I think that's due largely in part to the staff team and how we run things and how we handle situations. We try to keep an open mind, I guess. So what I would say is be open-minded as a staff team, and I wouldn't say like be completely open to giving people second chances, but like give people second chances. If they screw up, like they screw up, but who knows? Maybe they could be cool in the long run. So
Yeah, give like chances to people who seem like they can make like an honest effort. I've seen a lot of people come back from having second chances, but
yeah.
there are times when people are just too difficult to deal with. You got to make the right decision in those cases too.
Um. So remember when I asked people to just randomly give me a question from the discussion channel?
Yeah.
Somebody
Yeah.
said, "How did you find Shiguto?" And I said, "Give me another one." And he goes, what was your last meal?" What was the last thing you guys
Oh.
ate?
Salmon with rice.
Dude, what the heck? That sounds so good.
And I made
Yeah.
some for dinner last night, and then I just reheated it for lunch.
Fair enough.
Fun one to save one.
Pizza.
You'd be surprised at butter rice. I was watching that Netflix show, that Japanese show, Midnight
Butter
Diner, the
rice?
other day. They had a little section about butter rice. It's literally just get rice, you put a little stick of butter inside,
Oh god.
Rice and butter.
and just a little bit of soy sauce. Not too much soy sauce, just a little bit. You stir it together. Tried it the other
Okay.
day.
What
Italians.
was I gonna say? Oh, chicken masala is what I ate last, but yeah, I
Oh,
like Indian food. What do you guys think of Indian food, by the way? I'm
Love it.
curious.
I'm
It's
eating
good.
roti right now.
It's everywhere in Australia, and I moved here.
Yeah,
I
I
can't find any
figured.
good places.
Like I have roti on the table, like literally right to the left.
Yeah, I really like masala.
It's sad though because where I'm at, there's not much Indian restaurants. It's a lot of Asian restaurants, but not enough Indian restaurants.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's the same way where I'm from. And also where I live currently. It's like there aren't many uh different places like different styles of food or foreign food. There's not much of that other than like a Chinese shop or a sushi place. Like there's not much other than that, which is kind of upsetting. But
I live in
it
the
is
city,
what it
so there's
is.
lots of everything. But I
Yeah,
guess
you live
that's
in the city, so
in exchange for paying really high rent. You know, I can also live in
personally,
a suburb. Either you put me at a farm, you put me at like a coastal town, or you put me in the city. But anything but the suburbs. I
fair
I don't
enough.
like the idea of a quiet place where there's still people. You either want to be with people or you don't.
Yeah, that makes
It's a
sense.
weird mix.
Well, I mean, what's nice about like the country, everybody knows each other. So you can still be social and like hang out and talk with people. If you don't want to socialize, you can just go do your thing and ball hard, live your life.
Shoot some
Maybe
targets.
raise a cow. Yeah, shoot some targets, ride a horse around. You know
Climb
how
some
it goes.
trees.
Yeah, climb some trees. I did a lot of tree climbing as a kid. I don't know about you guys.
Mine some
but
bedrock.
Mine some bedrock. Mine diamonds.
I need those diamonds, guys. We need to find some diamonds.
Yeah. So, to get back on course. Oh well, what other interests do you guys have? Like, what interests you outside of Shiguto? Like, what are you up to? Like, Cry, I know you do Armor 3 stuff.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I play too much
What
CSGO.
is Armor 3?
What is Armor 3? Oh, have you played CSGO? I know you play CSGO.
I know, but I play
Discord
too much
server.
of it.
Oh, well, I mean, too much is always relative, I think. Yeah, well, can you explain to the people what Armor 3 is, Cry? I'm curious.
basically it's the military sandbox. Do whatever you want. There's mods that can turn
Yeah.
the game into like anything really. I know there's
Yeah, 'cause
like a what is it, like Nassau 18 something. It's like ships, like pirates or like
Mhm.
stuff. Like you can just do anything in that
Oh,
game.
that's pretty sick. Holy cow.
Yeah.
Why do I still hear him stream even though I'm not in it?
Yeah, I was
There's like a
hearing it.
button in the background somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mainly do like I play with friends, but I also do like artwork on the game, and I've had
Yeah.
two of my pictures featured on like their monthly community radar thing like that.
Yeah, that was pretty cool because I saw it on your Twitter and I was like, oh, that's pretty
Yeah,
sick.
yeah, yeah. My Twitter's mainly just for that. I don't really use it for anything else.
How'd you get into clothing then? If you want to get into
So
that.
I was back in like 2016, I think, maybe earlier. I was like big into ATF, and I
Mm.
wanted to make some clothing, like a custom outfit for a faction I was in. So I got one of my friends to help me out, and he taught me all this stuff. And then I was in a couple of groups that sold clothing, and I just kind of learned all this stuff on my own. And now I'm in
Mhm.
like a really big like Sphinx tactical power, whatever it's called. Like it's one of the
Mhm.
biggest tactical clothing stores, and I have my own store. And I mean, I make clothing for the game too. So
Yeah.
uh,
That's pretty sick. So do you hand draw like a lot of your assets or do you
nah,
have people that draw stuff?
yeah, I use other people's stuff because I think the only thing I've drawn really is like a wrist PDA.
Yeah, fair
I'm
enough.
not a very
Fair
good
enough.
drawer.
Have you mentioned CS:GO? You want to talk about that for a little bit? What's up with CS:GO?
I'm playing too much. I think, especially when quarantine started, I think I put like an extra 500 hours or so, like straight
Yeah.
into it during quarantine.
Have you been streaming it? Because I know you stream a bit on Twitch.
Yeah, I wanted to restart streaming. Recently, I was streaming a little bit more of Fallout because
Mhm.
I got it during the Steam sale, and I was like, "Oh, hey, this
Yeah.
is pretty cool." But I mainly play CS, and it's like, but I'm in like a niche community where it's like we play Office only.
Just one map. One
Yeah,
map and
we're
that's
the
it.
Office crew.
Nothing else.
We're the Office
Fair
See,
crew.
I
enough.
I
remember
think.
back in the day with OG CS, it was Dust 2 was the only map you could play.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, but Office,
Back in
it
the
has.
day, baby.
Dude, I remember first playing Office, I didn't know that it was, like, such a tight community. Like, after you, like, rank up and stuff to, like, higher ranks, like, let's say Gold Nova Master, MG, and you keep going higher, I apparently know so many of the people that half the time when I get in a game, I know the other team,
You just
and
like,
it's
hey guys, what's up?
frustrating. It's frustrating though because the ranking systems on Office, like when they queue you together, they queue it
Mhm.
so disproportionately where you're playing against people like way out of your league.
Mm. I'm not big. I've never been big on CS:GO, but I played a lot of Rainbow Six Siege when I was in high
Mhm.
school, and well, not really too much into college, but when I was in high school, I played a lot of it. So like, there's ranking systems for different maps in CS:GO. Is that how they
No, they're
work, or
all
like?
they're all the same. It's just that because it depends on who's playing those maps. So if you're
Okay.
queuing, so if you have more people queuing for Dust, it's obviously easier to like level out the ranks. But then if
Hmm.
you have less people playing Office, most of the time you're gonna get
Okay, that makes
one
sense.
group. Yeah. And also
Okay.
because higher ranked people usually queue together. So it's hard to
Oh
find a
yeah,
queue of 5 people and then uh put them against someone else.
yeah. Okay, makes sense. So, Ev, you do showcases and art. What's popping in that realm?
I I like took a slight break after releasing the other showcase because I was like, wow, I've
Summer
used them.
Serenity, is that the one? Or
Yeah, the
yeah.
Summer Serenity. I was like, okay, that's it. And then I try to get back a little bit into art. I actually just got my iPad. I ordered an iPad like
Ooh,
last actually no, like the beginning of this month and it finally came in. So I'm very happy to
that's
start
exciting.
trying to draw on that because for so long I've used like the small Wacom I think it was like the Wacom comic into us or something. And it's
Mhm.
small. I mean, it's done what it serves its purpose. It's just
Oh yeah.
I really
Yeah,
want to
I'm not
try
gonna
out
lie.
these.
Not gonna lie, the Wacom ones are a little overpriced.
No, they're very overpriced, but this one's an old one, so I mean, it's lasted me for a couple of years, so I'm pretty happy with it. But I really want to try out that screen. I want to see what it's like
Oh yeah.
to actually see my drawings as I'm drawing it rather than looking up.
Mhm. Yeah, because I remember back during Christmas time, you made like a bunch of people in Shiguto, like regulars and staff guys, like our names. That's still my Twitter banner. You should go
Oh
check it out
yeah.
at OperatorBeast on Twitter. But yeah, my Shiguto or my banner on Twitter is your little artwork of my name. It's pretty sick. Where do you draw your inspiration from? I'm curious.
For me, I guess
Yeah.
it's a mix of a bunch of things because like I draw a lot of inspiration from just like video games, playing them. I'm not that
Mhm.
big into watching things. Like I'm a type of person who can rewatch or replay something so many times. So
Oh,
like
yeah.
I never really start anything new like in terms of
Mm.
watching shows and stuff. So a lot of my inspiration just comes from looking at images and playing games. I send Ray some of these images too.
Yeah, I try to like sometimes when I don't reply, I don't mean to say that like it's not cool because everything you send me is like really cool. I just sometimes don't get around to like fully
Ray's
like I
just
feel like I should have
lazy.
a lot to say about it.
Ray's making excuses. He's ignoring me. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm
No,
not
it's
ignoring
understandable.
anyone.
Yeah, I think I
Um,
mute all my messages.
oh,
Yeah,
fair
it's not
enough.
do not disturb. Just
Yeah, I basically ride my life on Do Not Disturb in terms of Discord.
I've missed a couple important calls because of that. I always put my phone on Do Not Disturb because I was so used to turning it off in school
Yeah,
that I never turned it back on. So whenever I get a call, I never hear the ringer. Such is the life of no notifications.
exactly,
Can we
exactly.
talk about Ray's notification? What was the number? Like
Oh yeah, like
1988?
1988, something like that. 1988, I think.
Yeah.
What's the deal with that, Ray? That's a lot of notifications, dude.
oh me? It's nothing special. Like they're not even all for me. I'm in a lot of different servers and I'm always on do not disturb. That's all there is to it. You know, anyone can get 2,000 notifications if they just don't care.
If you grind hard enough.
Yeah, if you grind,
Keep going hard enough.
If you
blood,
grind that
sweat, and tears,
server
my
Shiguju.
life,
yeah. Blood, sweat, tears. You gotta have a good diet.
you gotta
Watch
join
what
the
you
right
eat.
servers. Make
Yeah,
sure
All you
your
gotta
exactly.
channels
do
are
is
open.
look, all you gotta do is join the Destiny 2 server thinking you're gonna play the game a whole lot. Not check that server for a year. You'll have 2,000 notifications.
Yeah, I'm not
That's
in any like really big community servers. I don't know.
Oh,
It's
you're
just
in
like,
ours.
well, yeah, I guess I'm here, but like with a lot of servers that are like several thousand people, like I was in Swagger Souls' Discord for a little while. Swagger Souls, Call Me Carson, like a bunch of YouTubers,
right.
um, and like I don't know, just people form cliques. It's kind of weird. Have you guys noticed that in like other big? I don't think we've got like we're really clicky at all. In like the general, just like the general category or in the Neon District category, like there aren't really cliques. Like in a lot of other servers, it's like these same people talk, and then no one else. Like they just kind of push everyone else away.
Well, we do have our regulars, but I think one big
Yeah.
part of why it doesn't seem too clicky is just because there are so many people you see like new people all the time.
Yeah, you see new people all the time. Yeah.
There's so much new talent coming in the creation tabs. Go check those out because it's so
Oh yeah,
amazing.
creations is nice. It's cool to look at. Like
Is there
that
is there
Omni
anyone
guy.
posting in there that you guys are like really impressed by, or
Dude, the Sir Antlers guy, his stuff is crazy. The one where he's trying to make the Japanese build right now. I don't know what his
Oh, Danny is my waifu?
yeah.
Yeah. I was just telling people earlier how like he was saying he was inspired by all my Hong Kong stuff, so he started making some. And he's been building
Oh,
more Hong
damn.
Kong stuff than I have lately.
Yeah.
Now I feel like I gotta step up and start
Yeah, I
Yeah,
building
you
like-
gotta
again.
step
I like
up, bro. You
that.
gotta
You gotta
step
step
up.
up, Ray. Come on, finish that. Finish
Healthy
Hong
Okay, I
Kong.
competition.
will. Once I find a way to optimize the, I don't want people to load into the game for like 5 minutes before they get to
Yeah,
see anything.
fair enough.
As soon as you finish Neo Hong Kong, I'll send you your Myrmidon.
You know, I
Speaking
want
of
to
3D models, isn't that the 3D model that you've been working on for like how many months now?
I finished it like 2 months ago.
Oh, you did? What the heck? Okay.
To be fair,
I
I
take-
Yeah,
wanna
I
I just
take
say-
back the
haven't
shade.
posted it yet.
I want to say that I gave you permission to make that model, but you know what? You know what? I really gotta
The hell
finish
was
this.
that?
What is that?
It's
We under
Ring
he's
attack?
on. Yeah, you were under attack. It's the aliens. They've arrived.
Skynet.
The Martians from Looney Tunes. But there's that Omni guy in Creations.
Yeah, I
I
saw him and I
yeah.
was so confused.
He's doing like yeah, it's like two Omnis, like because for people who are listening and don't know, Omnis is one of our assistant staff members. So seeing two Omnis is weird, but he's making like the big robot mech suit from Avatar.
Oh
and
yeah, yeah, I
it
see
looks
that.
it looks really sick.
Yeah, it looks
Like
awesome.
that looks cool.
Wait, which avatar are we talking about?
The one that made way too much money. Shout out that guy.
Shout out to that
Legit.
guy.
Mm.
Omni hashtag 4374. Oh no. His status is Obamium has awoken. Yeah.
His profile is this.
We're not gonna talk
Oh,
about it. We're
no.
not gonna talk about it.
Disavow.
Beast.
But actually I wouldn't mind doing like a live podcast. Do you know how scuffed that would be? I'd just be screaming like, drop pogs in the chat. Pogs in the chat after this question, guys. That'd be lit.
We got to get someone big for that, though.
We gotta get Shidletsky on this podcast. Can
I
somebody reach
talked
out to
with
Shidletsky?
dude. Wait! I've talked with him before.
You
That's the
did?
thing.
You
I
did?
sat
Of
next
course you
to
did.
him. I have a picture of me sitting next to him, and we were chatting.
Dude,
Like on
we gotta
Roblox?
get
No, like in real life.
at RDC.
Oh,
At RDC.
Yeah, at RDC.
Okay. I was on the phone with one of them way back in the day, like when I built my Globe Theater thing, and that got on the blog. I was on the phone with either it was like Telemon or Shiletsky. I don't
They're
remember.
the
They're
same
person, right?
Are they the
Oh.
same person?
Telemon and
Well,
Shidletsky are the
that's how
same
you know.
person.
That's how you
dope.
know. That's how you know I have no idea who I'm talking to. But I was on the phone with
You were on the phone with Telemon / Shaleski.
them. Hey, that makes it easier for me.
I don't
Now
know which one. I don't know which one.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Telemon is the Roblox character, and then Shalet. No,
But
I thought Shiletsky had his own profile.
yeah, he does. It's
Um,
Shidletsky now.
yeah, his old name was Telemon. I think it was just changed.
Oh, okay. Don't let anyone know that I didn't know that.
We'll be sure to keep it in. We'll be sure to keep this in the final cut.
Of course. I expect nothing else.
Wait a sec. It doesn't say on his past
My Reddit
names.
profile doesn't say.
Yeah,
Oh.
it doesn't say on his past names that he was Telemon.
I think
Is
like
this a
was,
fever
though.
dream?
It says on his wiki page.
yeah.
I was doing research for
There's,
him, or as an imaginary guest, and it said on his wiki that it's the same person. Yeah, but I did send him a message. I doubt he saw it. But
I know that
Oh, I
people
highly
have
doubt
this
it.
big conspiracy that whoever created Bloxburg is actually Shaleski.
Why? Wasn't that like that number something number guy?
No,
Or
it's
that's real
Co-
specific.
Wait, I'm looking it up right now.
It's
so
like
the person.
it's like one dev 2 or something like that. The original.
No,
guy?
it's
no,
Coeptus.
that's another one.
It's Coeptus who made Bloxburg, and because like Coeptus never went to places and like he never really revealed who he was. Everyone's like, okay, Shaleski has to be Coeptus, and Shaleski just wants to like make money. That's like a big conspiracy where it's like because if he was under Roblox, he couldn't make his own games and make money off and profit off of it. So he went under another character.
Oh, that's
I
so
made the game.
genius. Dude, Tobe, we got to get him on the podcast. We have to. We have to.
Who, Shedletsky or Telemon?
Both. We got to get them both. Those are going to be our
We're
two
gonna let
guests
them
for the
know.
podcast.
You know, if you look it up, there is a Telemon account with like a ton of followers.
Yeah,
but
it's like 107K. I'm like searching all of this up while we're talking.
Yeah, me too.
If you
I
hear
find myself-
keyboards,
I find myself doing that a lot during these podcasts, like just looking into stuff. ask more questions or just to talk about, you know.
I'm trying to keep my keyboard as quiet as possible. It's a very loud keyboard, so I have to slowly type everything.
We got a question from Klotz.
Oh, I saw that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yo, we have a question from Klutzagon, hot off the press. What's your favorite Schwab color?
You mean
That
flavor?
is flavor.
Yeah,
You
flavor.
see colors as you drink Schwab.
No, they're all the same flavor, just different packaging.
What's your favorite Schwab mood?
Ooh, there's moods? Like a mood ring?
Definitely melancholy. That sounds like a flavor too. So I get away with it. I get away scot-free.
It's like a flavor at a really bougie coffee shop.
Melancholy. Hey, what's up, man? Welcome to Fresh Cups. My name's Darren. Would you like to try out our new flavor, melancholy?
What sizes do you guys offer?
Agonizing. Agonizing is the only size. It's basically like a McDonald's large.
Agonizing.
Alright, we got the flavors are Schwab lemon, Schwab mango, Schwab grape, and Schwab Supra.
Is this Schwab women?
Schwab lemon. Lemon.
Oh, oh
Like,
okay.
like the. Isn't lemon a
Schwab
fruit?
women.
Isn't lemon a fruit, technically?
Yeah, it's a fruit. Wait.
is it-
Wait.
Super even flavor.
Are you telling me someone thinks lemon is a vegetable?
Yeah, there are people who definitely think that lemon is a vegetable.
As the foremost authority on the taste of a lemon, I'll give it a vegetable pass.
No, but it's because vegetables were supposed to be savory, right? And then fruits are
Not all
supposed to be
things.
sweet.
Exactly.
That's why lemon is this.
I
I
don't
guess
know.
it's a fruit. It's a fruit.
Wait, you don't ever just pop an entire lemon?
Oh, dude, no. Actually, Tobe,
I've done it before.
I've eaten a lot of lemons in my life, like a lot of whole
Yeah,
lemons.
They're not
Biting
bad.
into them like apples. That was like
Oh, wait.
that was my novelty. That was
There
my
was-
novelty. I did that in college. That's why I picked up chicks.
Okay, but look, B, would you say bitter melon is a fruit or a vegetable?
Oh no, that's a
Fruit.
vegetable. That is straight up a vegetable.
Did you say that's how you picked up chicks?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Eat
The ladies,
Yo, what's up,
love
babes?
it. Hey, yo, what's up, baby? Just lemon juice squirts out of your mouth, just down your face. Just-
I can imagine the face you make after biting into it as you try to wink at them.
Oh, it's incredible. Yeah, that's the noise you make. It's like crying, tears rolling down your face. Yeah.
Yo, I gotta bounce.
I
Bato.
alongside
Okay.
us no longer is Tobe.
Before I leave, I just want to ask everybody one final question. Yankee with no brim or brim with no Yankee?
Oh, dude, it's a philosophical question. You guys have to answer it.
Yankee with the brim.
Yankee with the brim? No,
Wow.
no. Hang on. You just broke the question is brim with no Yankee or Yankee with no brim, right? You just
Yeah.
broke the question. You answered the question wrong because you said Yankee with the brim. That's ingenuity. That's ingenuity. That says a lot about you. I want you to understand that. That says a lot about you. Cry. What about you? What do you think?
If I was just keep it classic, Yankee with no brim.
Yankee with no brim. Exactly. It's
Uh,
like
There we go.
neoclassic.
It's not that
Dude,
deep.
the people who listen to this are gonna hate us for it.
I think they're gonna hate me for just completely destroying.
No, they hate it when we ask this question. That's why we keep asking it. It's beautiful.
It-
I really think the Yankee with no brim is gonna catch on.
I think it will. I'm really hoping
think it
because if
will.
it doesn't, I'm gonna be really upset.
Nobody took Kanye West seriously when he came out with Yeezy. Now look at him.
Yeah, now look at him. He's making so much money. Exactly.
I took him seriously before he came out with Easy. I took him seriously back in the Dark Fantasy days.
Oh, dude, I took him seriously before I was born, man.
Yeah. I've been taking him seriously since he was born, bro. What you mean? What you trying to say?
You trying to out Kanye West fan me?
All I'm saying is Dark Fantasy is the last Kanye album that ever came out. I don't know. Kanye's in the real.
Wow.
that
I like
that's a hot
Easy.
take.
That's a hot take. All right, I gotta bounce. Peace.
Okay,
Oh my
bye.
God.
Okay, no.
So-
I'm gonna take that back. The Life of Pablo was kind of fire.
Yeah, the life of Pablo was good. Look at what they said in the regular chat. Gentle reminder that if Yankee or Brims come up in that conversation, I will not hesitate to steal your kneecaps. I think we're screwed, guys. I think we need to take that question and orient it more towards Shiguto. Samuko with no beak, or beak with no Samuko? Think about it. It's so stupid. It's so dumb. Oh, good
That's
lord.
I'm definitely gonna have to call it Samuko with no beak.
yeah. I
Yeah,
think
Samuko with no
no
beak. If it's just a beak sitting on a table, it's not really.
No, that's gonna be the next Samuko plushie. The guy's gonna send in just a beak.
Just the beak.
He
Just
messed
the
up the
dick.
face the first
Hey,
Just the
can we get an edit? Yeah, Tove goes, can we get an edit on the beak? They just send the beak separately.
Can you make it detachable?
Ooh. Well, didn't somebody draw Samuko without a beak for something?
Yeah, I feel like I've seen him with like a mouth before. I've seen him with
I'm
Yeah.
looking through
expression.
the pins like right now. Let's see if there's any pinned.
Yeah, let's
images.
put all the emojis down. That's a beak.
Oh no, there's a beak on all of them. Oh, my goodness, what was it? Because I remember it was like this big thing that he
We're gonna
didn't
have to
have a
get
beak.
Tori on one of these podcasts and ask her the same question.
Oh yeah, totally.
Let's look through everything. We gotta check. Is there a beak missing?
People are saying something. Oh my goodness.
Mm.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Right, where is it?
You can honestly put it in the staff channel.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh my god.
It looks so cursed. It looks so cursed. It looks so bad. Are you really gonna choose that over something with something like just a
I don't
random
know.
beak?
I would thought that one was kind of cute.
Honestly, I don't know. I
how
think
can
I'd
you
just
say
choose a
that
beak.
about Tori's
Tori's
drawing?
an incredible artist. She's very, very talented, but Samuko without a beak is very cursed.
Oh, I see it on the Merry Christmas one.
Yes, the Merry Christmas thing.
And
Oh
the
my
worst part is that
goodness.
you can't see like the top where the are they antennas or something?
Yeah, the little antlers. the
Yeah, you
antennas.
can't see that, so it just looks like it just looks like a I don't know
It's
how
like
to
a
describe
finger
it.
doll. It's like one of those little, like, you know, the finger dolls.
It just looks bad, bro.
Oh yeah,
It looks so
the one
stuffed.
that you can like it looks cute. It's just when you zoom in, oh my,
I still think it's pretty cute.
I think it's cute. It's just
Yeah, it's
it doesn't
just
look as much of Samuko's more as if
Go with them.
I
just-
can't stop
just
thinking
looks-
of the finger dolls now.
that just looks
You know,
stuffed,
if
bro.
Miko still has a beak, it's just off screen. Really
Yeah.
far down.
It
It's
just
just
sucked its
detachable.
beak inside of its mouth. It's like when you like suck your lips inside your mouth, and you're like, "Mm." It's the same thing. That's what Samuko did.
Oh my god, everyone's reacting to it now.
Speaking of Samuko, then, Ray, Ev, you both are on the store team. Samuko plushie win? Question mark. Is it in the works?
Yeah.
We've touched on it earlier, but I want to get
Alright.
like an official statement.
I'm gonna go cheap on this one and say every time this question is asked, 2 weeks will be added to the release date.
You're pulling
Fair
an
enough.
if. You're pulling an
Yeah,
if.
you're pulling it in.
It's the classic inf maneuver.
Oh yeah. But I mean,
I'd like to say they're
we
coming
gotta
out
build
pretty
some
soon.
hype. We gotta build some
But,
hype. Yeah, we're prototyping it, so hopefully the
you
Samuko
know what?
plushies will be out soon.
I'll give this. Sumiko plushies are coming out before Zaibatsu.
Oh.
I don't know, dude. Honestly, they're working pretty hard.
I
So
guess it's
who
harder.
knows?
Throwing shade of wild.
Oh, we can probably work harder. Yeah. So, thank you guys, Ev, Cry, Ray, for coming on. Super fun having you guys. If you guys want to drop any socials, your Twitter, your Roblox, whatever the heck, portfolios, if you have a portfolio somewhere? What's popping?
I have one, but like I don't really post anything except for armor stuff, so it's not really worth it.
Fair enough. Ev, I know you post art. Ray, I know you
Oh,
post
yeah.
art.
Follow me on Twitter at Ebrin, EBUR1N. No one can ever get it right.
Dude, that's
Easier to
such an
get the
easy
name.
username. It's so much easier than
How-
Ray's.
Okay,
I'll spoil
every
that for you.
every single username I ever had, people have said it wrong. So like in on Steam, I put my name as Journey, and I've gotten DiGiorno, Journey,
DiGiorno.
Giorno.
Jareen. I've had someone say Jareen. That's like a running
Jareen.
joke. I'm now Jareen. Hi.
Can someone cue up Giorno's theme real quick?
DiGiorno's? Dude, yeah. It's not delivery.
God.
It's DiGiorno. Heck yeah, bro.
With my current username, everyone just says Eburn.
Eber.
Eburn.
Eburn.
Really? Eburn?
Yeah, everyone says Eburn. Like, I go into servers and they're like, "Oh, hi, Eburn," or like, if I was, I remember at RDC, everyone would just say Eburn.
I don't know.
Eburn.
I don't know
It's
what
Eberyn.
happened, but
How
I've
can
always
people
voted
not
with Eberyn.
see? Yeah, I've always seen Eberyn.
They don't see the one as an I. I was
That's
too
weird.
clever.
Yeah, it's too clever. You were ahead of your time. It is what it is.
All right. Well,
30
spelling
years,
is
they'll realize.
usual. Because I guess no one can ever get this one right. I'll just spell it out. So yeah, hit up my Twitter at XIA YUREI. Same name on Roblox. I post my art, post my works in progress. Sometimes I post my Gundams. No one seems to care much for that, but
Dude, your
yeah.
Gundams are sick. Don't let anybody shit on you.
I
Thank you,
created
Beast.
the monster.
I saw the monster.
Oh, yeah, the monster
I
is
didn't want to
bad. It's bad.
interrupt Ray
I'm not
while
gonna
he
say
was
anything.
talking.
Yeah, go. I saw created, and I was gonna say Crawlo. Go
I thought you
follow
were gonna
these
say go
guys.
cry. Like,
Go
Yeah,
cry
right
go
now.
cry. No, go follow these guys on Twitter. They're super talented at what they do. So thank you guys for coming on. Maybe.
Okay, we're done.